Whew. Okay, just preparing some stuff for the stream. I don't know what will happen next, except that I'm going to interview Carly. But good thing, she gave me the time to do this, and also have the blessing to to interview her while also on stream. Okay, just set just set these things up before we. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Okay, can anyone hear me, chat? Hello, hello, hello. Can anyone hear me? Okay. Oh, good. Now that the audio is fine, that's great. I really hope it will be better than last time, because last time was what last week has been a mess. But yeah. Okay, we have 6 minutes left before we do our introductions, and then we catch up with the chat before we call our guest Carly. Well, later on, Carly will do her 3D stuff. She will do her 3D stream after the interview. Um share to you some details later on. We have lots of things to talk about. Okay, let's see. Is every is everything all right? Is everything set? Streamlabs, okay. Do I have Stream? Oh yeah, Streamlabs. I'm using Streamlabs as my OBS. Great. What else do we have here? I need to turn on the lights, even though you cannot see my face. You know, it's good. Let's do this. Uh, let's see. Well, anyways, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. My name is Mr. Parmy, and welcome to the stream. Anyways, hello everyone. Just preparing some. Just setting things up. We're almost set. And all that stuff. Okay, so we're good to go. Okay, let's see if the chat is here. Okay, good thing the chat is working. Same goes with the bots. Nightbot and Wisebot are also here. Thank goodness for that. And let's see how it goes. Okay. Oh, I need to set the alarm. I don't know where is the alarm coming from. Yeah, I know it's a wristwatch or a stopwatch. Oh no, I know it's a wristwatch, but where is it from? I need to find this watch. So here it goes. Let's start. 2 minutes left before we head on to the interview. So good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening to all. Yeah, we'll catch up with the chat before we do the interview. Okay, so here we go. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. But anyways, here we go. Whew, 6 p.m. Oh, 6 a.m. here, but it's already, it will be 6 p.m. Because good thing we are on the same time as with the East Coast. Shout out to all the East Coast people out there. We're on the same time zones. We are 12 hours away from this time and also your time. So thank you for that one. The last one was a mess. But anyways, let's start with the interview. Let's go. Wait. Let's wait for everyone in the chat. Can Okay, here we go. So let's start. Let's do this. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. My name is Mr. Parmy. It's 6 a.m. here, and it's 6 p.m. over there, and it's 3 p.m. Pacific time. And welcome to the stream. We are on the first ever stream of 2021 that we are on a daylight saving time. Yes, we are following the daylight saving time. So I hope you have adjusted your time sets. This is going to be a one hell of a ride here. But first, let's catch up with the chat. How's everyone in the chat? Thank you so much for stopping by. And I'm going to call our special guest in just a moment. But first, just want to share some stuff. So I'm on my second week of my on-the-job training. So what am I doing on the job training? So here's the thing about on the job training. It's just like internship. They just want to show how it's working in a office or working place, and how it works. So we are supervised by a facilitator or supervisor. So then the supervisor will give us some task on what are we going to do. So which is this week, we just did a 3D art, which I'm going to share to my guests later on. She is live right now. I'm going to be live on Carlee's stream in just a moment as we go on. By the way, about the channel points, I'm going to announce it tomorrow. Supposed to be this week, supposed to be today, but I haven't finalized it yet. I promised to finalize it, but it didn't work out. But anyways, let's get on to it. We are going to okay, here we go. We are going to introduce our special guest, and we are going to interview her. So let's welcome
Hello?
our special guest for this interview. Uh, Say hello to CarleeAsada. Hello, Carlee.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. For those of you who are here right now, I am also live on her stream. So if you want to check out on her stream, feel free to check out on her stream. Uh, Carlee, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Okay, is the audio fine? Looks like we're having. Looks like we're
Hello?
having. Hello. Okay. Okay. Is the audio fine for me on your stream? Hello.
I can hear you somewhat. We're breaking up just a little bit.
I see. Yep. I changed the settings, the location settings, the server settings. But I hope it works. So yeah. Thank you once again. Thank you, Carlee, for the time for the to do this interview, and we have lots to talk. We have lots of things to talk about. But first of all, how is the weather, by the way?
The weather is actually super, super nice today.
Oh,
It's
gee.
like 75 degrees and sunshine and all that. It's like really nice today.
I gotta tell you here, the weather here is very hot. You know what's the weather here is 88 degrees Fahrenheit. And I get it.
Wait,
I'm
how many degrees? One more time?
88. Yes, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. I cannot
That
hand,
sounds nice.
but
I like it hot.
oh, I cannot handle the heat. I'm almost sweating most of the day. But good thing last night it rained, but there are some stuff going on that is very wrong. But good thing it went well, and good thing that it rained. But it's going to be sunny in just a moment. So I hope everything goes well. And since we are on the first stream of daylight saving time, uh, do you enjoy daylight saving time so far?
I like daylight savings time mainly because it gives us longer days, and I like daytime more than nighttime. I just can get more
Yeah,
stuff done. I'm not a night person, I'm more of a morning person. Um, but some people don't like daylight savings time. But
yeah.
I like it. It gives us more time in the day. The sun doesn't set till like 7. It's
Mhm.
great.
Yeah, but yeah, the good thing about daylight saving time is that I can finally catch up with the East Coast time, and I'm on the 12-hour difference with the East Coast. So at this time it's 6:06 a.m. here, while on the East Coast is 6:06 p.m. So I think if I may recall, are you on the Pacific? You're on the Pacific time, right?
Yeah, I love Pacific, so it's 3:07 here.
Yeah, good one, good one. And I'm glad I could catch up with those time zones finally, and also the Central times. And finally I catch up with everything. Finally, freedom. Yeah. So yeah, let's get on with with some streaming and some other questions coming out. So if you guys want to ask Carlee some questions, feel free to type in the chat. Later on, we're going to throw in some fan questions later on if we have one. So, but first, let's start. Uh, all of us streamers have unique usernames. So, my first question is, hold on for just a moment. The first question is, what is the origin of the username CarleeAsada?
Well, actually, Supa TV, he gave me the nickname like 10 years ago uh, when we first met and stuff. He he just called me CarleeAsada one day, and because I love CarleeAsada, by the way, I
Mm.
love burritos. Um, and he called me it one day, and it just stuck. And then
Mm.
when I started doing Twitch, it was just the name for me. It was perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Glad that it lasted for many years. 10 years. I can believe it. 10 years. 2011, right?
Yeah, we have known each other for a very long time. So yeah, I've had that nickname for a decade.
Yeah, happy anniversary to that name.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's what yeah, that's what makes us unique with usernames. Uh, with those usernames, we can finally identify who we are and what we represent, and what makes us unique. And how did you join Twitch, and how's your extreme experience so far? How many years have you been on Twitch, by the way?
Actually, my third anniversary is coming up next month on the 13th. So the April 13th is my anniversary of when I started streaming.
Mm.
Um, and I actually, for like a long time, like a few years, I was on uh, I was on YouTube, because being a YouTuber, and all my friends and like people I work with would tell me like, you guys need to get on Twitch. You need to get on Twitch, and I was like, I don't know like anything about Twitch. You know, that's all I was thinking because I was a YouTuber,
Mm.
and then finally, Suba actually had started streaming in Heat, so I kind of got to understand it a little bit more as to how it worked. And then he told me you should get into it, you should do it, and because I finally actually understood like how it worked and stuff, and I hopped in and I gave it a go, and here we are, almost 3 years later.
Yeah. Yep. I mentioned this before. When I wanted to try making content on YouTube, but then Twitch came along, and the rest is history. The reason I the first time I tried Twitch, I was a viewer at that time, and I was fascinated with a lot of features on Twitch. And with Twitch, I met a lot of people and everyone in the community, especially your community, which is great. And how's your stream experience? Was it good? Was it bad?
My streaming experience, honestly, it's been great. I have met an incredible amount of people that have become more than my friends. They've become my family. Like I don't think I ever thought I could be so close with somebody who is thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
But I do. I have best friends that I've never met in person, but I know I could message them at any single time of the day, of the night, and if I needed to, and they would be there for me. And not in a weird way, like or anything. Like they're just amazing people.
Yeah.
People are.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially that we are still on hard times right now, and glad that streaming really helped a lot, especially that as again we are still on hard times. We glad that we are able to chat and play some games and share some stuff and what's going on and everything, you know.
Life's been crazy lately. We're making it through though.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
Yeah, one day at a time. Hopefully, when things go back to normal, we could finally meet finally. But now we will get there. And uh, who are the streamers that you have watched and who inspired you to stream on Twitch?
Let's see. Honestly, the first streamer I watched was Supa, and he is the one that actually inspired me to start. Um, Other people I started to watch were all just like people. I actually barely started watching big streamers recently in this last year. When I first started on Twitch and first like got into it, it was mainly just to come and support all my friends because they were streamers and like obviously Suba as well as a streamer, and so of course I came in to support him. Um, so yeah, pretty much like all the members on the Suba Squad, a lot of the members of like the B42, like the OG B42 group, a lot of them, yeah, they were all the people
Yeah,
I would like watch and stuff.
yeah, yeah,
Get me inspired.
yeah. By the way, shout out to B42 and also the Super Squad. Glad to represent every those communities out there on Twitch. And by the way, before we continue, just want to share that on March 24, she will be part of the 1000 Dreams Fund. She will be part of the fundraiser stream. And I have set the command for her for this stream. So if you guys want to type exclamation point yes, you can click the link to the donation. If you guys want to donate to her stream for the fundraiser stream, the link is already there. So if you guys want to join or feel free to donate typing exclamation point guest. So next question. All of us have time good times, and there are some bad times and bad times. Oh, so I want to know, what is the most difficult part of streaming for you?
What's the most difficult part of streaming for me? I would say consistency. I'm
Mm-hmm.
a full-time student and life is really hectic and crazy trying to balance life, school, streaming, all of it. And I would say consistency is a huge challenge and it's a very important part of streaming, staying
Mm-hmm.
consistent. Um, and so that's definitely a challenge. That's definitely probably the most difficult part for me streaming is just finding that balance to stay consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing for me. Uh, I mentioned to you that I'm on my on the job training. So on my on the so explain I'll explain to you how on the job training works. So in a few days or sometime in the future, we are going to apply for a job and doing this on the job training or more like internship, just to show how life works in a office or in a working place. So the supervisor gave us a lot of tasks on what we're going to do and we're going what to do and all that. So I shared it to you on your Discord about the 3D model that I did. That was part of the task. So by the way,
Awesome.
my course is a computer engineering course. I'm on my fifth and final year. Hopefully hopefully by the next few months I graduate. Good. 3D model that I did was a 3D model of my room. The bedroom that my brother used to have, but now he moved to a different place. He moved to a new apartment just a few days ago. Yeah, which is now my room, which is also my streamer room. So I did the 3D room for that. And I gotta say,
W.
make
New room? That's a W right there.
Yeah. Not only, yeah, by the way, the 3D art is very difficult, which we will be talking about in just a couple of moments. So, uh, we have lots of games that we have streamed on Twitch, and there are lots of games that are no longer working or no longer playing anymore on Twitch. And there are also games that we want to stream sometime in the future. For you, what is the game or category that you want to stream on Twitch?
I stream the art category a lot. Most of the time, I'd say like 99.9% of the time, I'm streaming the art category. I do play a lot of games like when I'm not streaming, but it's usually where I share my 3D artwork and stuff like that. And I do it live, and I would really enjoy it. It's actually something I only started about a year ago. Before that, I would try to play different games like PUBG and different stuff like that.
Yeah, those first person.
If I do play a different game.
Yeah.
What, say again?
Those first person shooter games like the one you mentioned.
Exactly, yeah. That's usually what I'll mix it up with if I do play a game on stream. But most of the time, it's just art now.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, yeah, something popped into my mind. I remember the first time I stopped by to your channel, it was through recommended channels. You did a lot of just chatting back in the day. This IRL for most of you Twitch viewers out there. And that's how I discovered your channel. It was around 2019. Yeah, 2019.
That's like, yeah, I was gonna say, I know that we've been like following each other for a little bit. I just never knew how we found each other. Sometimes you like are like you just are knowing someone, you know what I mean? And then you're like, how did we even meet?
Yeah. Yeah, then time flies, and then 5 or 10 years you'll be like, what? You'll be like, what what have we done, what have when we first met, when we first discovered each other's channel, something like that. You know, it's it now in the few years as we grow old, we will never know what will happen next, and and there are lots of things have changed, if and it's happening it's happening every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. and and by the way, you mentioned that you are part of Supa Squad, which consists of members like Supa, you, Kina Love, Rien, a lot of people out there on Super Squad. Also Jody. And how did you join Supa Squad?
Well, I was honored enough to be a part of the making of it. I don't take credit for making it. That's all goes to Supa. He is technically our founder. But I've definitely played a big part in getting it set up and helping it, stay up. I'm the assistant manager of it and all that good stuff. And
Yep.
yeah, it's really awesome.
Yep. When I
Check it out.
yeah, when I first discovered Super Squad, I checked the YouTube channel of Super Squad, and there are lots of good memories, especially when when most of you attended TwitchCon. It was around 2018 or 2019. Can you share some of the memories with your community back at TwitchCon? Let's say TwitchCon 2019.
TwitchCon 2019 was amazing. It was my only TwitchCon I've ever been to or anything, and I had never felt more like inspired leaving a place like I left that place knowing what I needed to do, and I actually pushed really hard until we had to move and life got a little bit crazy. But I pushed really hard, and I like all my content and everything after that. It was just like very inspiring, and I got to meet. This is the coolest part about it is I finally got to meet some of the people. Not every single person that I am on Twitch with, but I got to meet so many people, and it was just crazy. It was a totally different feeling. It was like you're meeting someone for the first time, but you know them in a way as well. And so it's like you're not really meeting for the first time. It was just it was a very interesting and like inspiring feeling, and got to meet members of the Super Squad that we had never met in person, and we all went out afterwards and like had dinner and just had a good time and got to just hang out and just like we would if we were hanging out in a Discord channel, but we were all together. And it was just really, really
Yeah. And by how does it feel part of Super Squad?
it's the best. It's the Super Squad, like we always say, is we're not just a stream team, we're a family. We're very tight knit. We talk to each other every day. Like we're very much we're not just another group of people. Like we literally like we are Super Squad. Like we live, breathe, eat, sleep. I don't know if I just said that, but you know what I mean.
Eat, sleep,
That's just how
drink.
we are. We're very. It's awesome. We're really awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Now that I have asked some of the questions regarding stream, let's get to know more about your interests. So, you've been posting a lot of art stuff on social media, on Twitter and Instagram, and even on Discord. And by the way, how did you get into art?
Um, both of my parents were artists, actually. My dad was into doing cartoons and more like realistic like sketches, and then my mom was a painter and a sculptor, and so ever since I was a kid, I've always just kind of seen them do their thing and wanted to do it, and they were not shy about critiquing and picking at it. You're like a little kid bringing your drawing to your parents, and instead of them being like, "Oh, we're gonna put it on the fridge," it was like, "The head's too big, this is too big," or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm better for it because it was like training at an early age.
Yep. Yep. If I may, yep. More thing. What made you interested in art, and who inspired you to do some art?
What do I think of art? Wait, say that again.
What made you interested in art, and who
Oh,
inspired you to do art?
okay. Um, what made me interested in art was, of course, watching them, like my parents, like doing their art and stuff. But I was always like really interested in art, like seeing paintings, seeing like sculptures and statues, like just seeing stuff like that. Like I was always very interested in it, and like when I would color rainbows as a kid, in the way I did it, like my colors and all this to try to make my drawing as good as I. I think that my family saw that, my aunt and uncle specifically, but like legit art stuff now, not like just like a little kid pack. But and I had like kind of just stopped for like 5 years, and then Supa really got me into it because he knew that I was really good, and at least that's what he says. I don't want to like toot my own horn. I guess what he said, he would say you're really good. Like you need to do it again. And finally, I listened to him, and now I've been doing it ever since, and I haven't stopped. Literally every day.
Which is good, and I've seen your art, which is also great. And speaking of coloring books, yeah, those were the days, when we best way possible, just like in the anime. And for drawings, if I may recall, I tried to draw the Batman logo, not the usual, not the uh, commonly used Batman logo, the Batman Beyond logo. And those were the first drawings that I
Oh, Batman
recall.
Beyond logo is cooler.
And I
That's
also,
awesome.
yeah,
Yeah, my first one was Looney Tunes.
yeah, I tried to draw Looney Tunes, but it's hard. Those are the lines, those animations and all that. And I tried my best to draw the logos of some TV channels in our in my area, some local TV channels. And even I and then as years go by, I even draw some wrestlers, and then I stopped drawing from time to time because I when it comes to drawings, you have some ideas. Then once you have some ideas, you either you have some you want to make sure what to draw and what things that you need to do when you're about to draw and all that, and when it comes to drawing, I'll just draw when there is some school activities and stuff. So and then as years go by, high school, I don't draw a lot until around college, when when there are some subjects like engineering drawing that brought me interest to do some drawings again. And when Twitch came along, I thought of doing some drawings once again. uh, that which is why I did a compilation of drawings called "If They Play Musical Instruments," where I drew some streamers playing some musical instruments. One of them was you. I did, if you may recall, I did a drawing of
Yeah,
you playing guitar. No, it's
I
not
was
guitar.
honored.
Was it guitar or bass? If I still have the drawings. Was it guitar or bass? Can you recall? I did.
I believe I was. It was when you were doing streamers with music items. I think I have a guitar.
Oh, guitar. Yeah,
Right?
yeah. I need to check it out because I have a plan that if I visited a convention, and if we meet and most of you there are there, I I'll try my best to give my drawings to you and also to the people that I've drawn for the past few years. Because
That would be amazing.
yeah,
I would love it.
because I already
As long as it's autographed.
gift because I've already so next question. You've since you've done some drawings and a lot of digital art and stuff. What is the best part of your art creation? It can be any form. What is the best creation that you've ever done so far?
My best creation I've ever done. Oh my god, that's really hard. I I don't know if I have the best creation I've ever done. I'm very, very, very picky about what it might look good to everybody in the world, but then I might be like, meh about it. I my most recent, I would say that I actually favor over other things. Would probably be the Thomas.
Oh.
Thomas. It was a collab with another artist on Twitch. It was his concept art, and I did the work for like the 3D model of it and all that good stuff, and textured it all up. And I think it turned out really good. It's definitely one of my more favorites that I've done in the 3D, just because I guess it's like so complete and I detailed it up so much to be exactly like the picture. I'd say that's up there with like one of the ones that I'd say the best right now.
Okay, by the way, when it comes to 3D art, what 3D software do you usually use at the moment?
ZBrush a lot and Substance Painter. Those are pretty much my go-tos. And then I've also been working in Maya a lot lately as well, mainly for school stuff. But I've been in there a lot too.
Are those free software that we can download?
Substance Painter, if I remember right, was free. Honestly, I don't quite remember about Substance Painter, but I know for sure Maya and ZBrush are not free, but Maya has a student version, so if you're like in school or something like that, then you can apply for that and then you get it for free, which is cool. That's what I have right now since I'm a student, which really helps. ZBrush, although I need it for school, there's no student version of that. So there is a free version. Which I used for many months before I started using the paid-for version, but I needed the paid-for version for school. But then you pay that monthly. Yeah.
I see. I see. I will try. Check it out. If my instructor required to make an art using those software. So we have seen a lot. There are lots of future artists out there. There are some illustrators, 3D artists, some who are doing any form of art, and there are lots of beginners out there who want to try some different forms of art. And if any advice or tips that you want to share for those who wants to try some any form of art?
I mean, for tips for anything, just, use your imagination and give it your all. There's all sorts of different, exact art tips you can get for, everything. Just me, that just happens to be what I work in the most. But when it comes down to art, you need to just give it the time and the effort, and usually lots and lots of practice along the way. And if you feel like if this is something you like, and you like to paint, you like to draw, you like to do 3D models, you like to sketch, digital paint, art, whatever it is, then you just don't give up practice. Even if you think that you're just really bad the first time, you do it, you look at it, you're like, oh my god, I created that, oh my god. But don't, because every time that you complete another one or do that, you're just going to get better and your skills are going to go up, and
Yeah. And as time goes on, we improve a lot. We do our best to improve everything. So yeah, try and do our best. Never give up. And once we improve, yeah, we can finally achieve our goals and motivations. And by the way, since you are doing well and progressing with your streams and also your art and other stuff, moving forward, what are your future plans, streaming wise and content wise?
well, streaming as a content, I just been really fun by best content art wise. Like I've been thinking about different projects and stuff that would be fun and interesting to do and also watch. Got for instance, a project I'm doing right now, the zombie sundae. It's an ice cream sundae, but the ice cream scoops are zombie heads. It's one of the projects I'm working on currently, and I just plan to continue to grow my art, and that way I can grow and provide better art for you guys to actually watch as well. And that way you don't have to watch it and be like, oh my god, what is this?
Yeah, and by the way, which you have a art portfolio, and for those of you who want description or check out her stuff. Type in uh, CarleeVictoriaArt.com. You can see some of her art, and if you guys want to check more of it, you can follow her on social media, Carly Victoria Art, and on Twitter, CarleeAsada. And and by the way, one last question before we head on to our next segment. All of us have wonderful streamer setup and cool and unique stuff and equipment and something like that. I want to know, what is your ideal streamer? What would be your dream streamer room look like?
Well, right now I'd say that my stream room is pretty ideal, so I'll describe the room I have currently. We have two desks in here. Supa has his setup on half the room, and I have our setup. And then we have a massive wall behind us that has all of our Superman collectibles, I guess you want to call them, presented. So I have like all sorts of stuff that's Superman on the back wall, and then like some, like our Twitch badges, just all that stuff with like the lights. I love that in the background, like all the stuff that we collect. Superman. And it's pretty chill. The only thing I would want to change about my room is the lighting. But other than that, I'd say that our setup is pretty ideal, and then we can like, smoke together or eat together, whatever we gotta do, talk to each other. No screen peeking. None of that.
Yeah, I see. But are you going to leave it that way? Stay the same for years, for some time. No changes or anything.
No what? Say that again.
No change.
Sorry, we broke up a little bit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So no changes at all. Just stay it that way. Something like that.
Well, yeah, this specific room that we're in right now, the stream room, has actually, this is the 5th position. And we moved here a year ago, and we started out with we had so many different positions, and this is the 5th one that I rearranged to fit, and it's the best one out of all 5 different positions that I tried to set everything up. So yeah, it's just gonna stay like this. It's the best one.
Yeah.
I've tried others.
Yeah. Moving moving the equipment to other places is hard. You just want to make sure which suits well for the stream, which is also the streamer setup for your channel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I've noticed. Lots of things have changed. Back in the day, you were streaming on a different room, but now you're on a very unique room, which is the one you have shared to all of us right now.
Yeah, I used to stream on my laptop in the living room, and now I actually have a PC in an actual stream room. So I have definitely come up quite distant.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully someday we get to improve and also add some stuff and upgrade our equipment and something like that. You know what I want to upgrade for my streamer room. I should buy a gaming laptop for my streams, and also a new phone so that I could finally play some games very well. As for the streamer room, it depends. I'm not sure how long am I going to be in this place, in this room. Hopefully someday I move to a different place. Just like my brother, who I've moved to a new apartment, something like. And
well, it'll happen.
Yeah.
It happens.
Hope just one day, when I graduate college, and I
paying bills sucks. So.
And become finally financially stable and all that stuff, and all adulting and everything. Hopefully, I could invest in some streaming equipment, streamer room, and hopefully do all the things on my own one day.
One day.
Yeah, and those
Cheers
are
to that.
yeah. Cheers to that. And those are the questions that we have finally answered. And we have our next segment since we're waiting for some fan questions. Let's get on with our next segment. Our next segment is called Rapid Test. It's more like a quick fire question type of thing. All you have to do is to answer those quick fire questions that I prepared for you. I'm going to play. I'm going to send this to you here. Hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
Here you go. Those are I have prepared 20 plus questions. Those are some. There are some questions that a lot of guests have answered from from the past review. I retain. I have added a few. So all you do is to answer these questions in a span of 1 minute. Or having a hard time, or if you like them both, just say pass. Or yeah, if you like them both, just say both. So one, I'm going. The clock is about to start, but before that, are you ready to answer those questions?
Yes, you gotta say like go or something.
Are you ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Clock is almost set. And timer starts now.
Batman or Superman? Superman. Sure, that's obvious. Apple or Android? Apple. Favorite Marvel movie? I'm gonna say Guardians of the Galaxy. Favorite cereal? Fruity Pebbles. Favorite fast food place? McDonald's. Favorite pizza topping? Pepperoni. Three things that you cannot live without. Art stuff, Supa, and my dogs. Sorry, I talked.
Okay.
Favorite musical instrument? I would say the violin. Favorite music genre? Hip hop. PlayStation or Xbox? Xbox. Mario or Luigi? Mario. Biggest pet peeve? Listening to people chew. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes? Chick-fil-A.
Okay, time is running out. 3 seconds left, and
I lost it. Get
it. But you you just passed the rapid test.
That was close.
Yeah, that was close. You feel free to ask. Feel free to answer the remaining questions if you want.
Answer the rest of them just for fun. Let's see. Favorite food, like I said, Mexican food. Anything Mexican food.
Oh,
Favorite video game? It's really hard, but I've been digging on Pokemon Sword lately. Favorite thing to do besides streaming? Create art. Any type of art. Marvel or DC? DC. M&M's or Skittles? Skittles. Favorite movie? That's hard. That's honestly, I don't know if I have a favorite movie, but anything funny like Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey, that kind of thing. I love
okay.
funny movies. And favorite sport? I like football. Favorite TV show? Friends. Favorite Nintendo game? Super Mario 3. One word to describe your stream? Madness. 3 words to describe your streamer room. Superman, colorful, fun. And my dream place to visit, I would say I really want to visit Brazil someday.
Yeah. And those are the rapid fire questions that I have prepared for you. Good thing that you have answered those questions. And there I'm going to prepare a lot of questions. So if you guys want to suggest some questions for my future guests, feel free to type in the chat. This we are going to make it more intense. By the way, this is going to be fun. I like answering those questions. This quick fire segment is one of my favorite segments so far. Just going to test out if they can answer all the time. Going to answer everything all that. Mm, okay.
It was great. It was fun.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, since you're streaming. By the way, I'm all as I said before. I'm also streaming on your channel, and uh, for those there are for those everyone who wants to stop by to your stream. What days do you usually stream, and what time and what time, and also time zone?
My consistency is a little bit crazy. Like I was talking about earlier, it's a hard thing for me to do. But I can say that my next stream will be Wednesday. Um, it's not very consistent on what days I stream. I mostly stream in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
If I do stream, my best bet is like I would just say follow me on Twitter because I always post updates on Twitter as far as my streams go. But my next stream is Wednesday.
Oh yeah, also March 24. By the way, March 24, fundraiser stream. If you guys want to check out her stream, go check her channel. If you guys want to donate, feel free to donate. Type in exclamation point. Yes, there's a link to her fundraiser goal for those of you who wants to donate. Thank you so much, Carly, and hope to. By the way, I'm going to. Hopefully, if it's okay if I could stop by to your channel after the stream.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you're always welcome to come by this channel and anybody else's. Thank you so much for having me today.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, and I'll just catch up with the chat. Thank you once again, Carly, for being here on this interview.
Thank you once again.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, chat. Chat. Damn. Wow. So awesome. Finally, I am able to chat with an interview Carly. By the way, Archie Individual, hello. I've been. Thank you so much for being here on stream. And also, for those of you lurkers out there, thank you so much. And also for everyone who are here stopping by to the stream, thank you so much. Despite all the things going on with the technical difficulties and stuff, thank you so much for being patient and everything. Was supposed to go live on time, but I tried my best to go live before that time just to make sure everything is well. So yeah, glad that it went well. So as I mentioned, tomorrow hopefully I can finally add the options for the channel points for the channel point rewards. I think I am already narrowed down. Yep. And for some suggestions, if you guys have any suggestions for the quick fire questions, feel free to type in the chat or suggest anything. I'm going to start the poll sometime soon, or going to tweet out if for everyone who wants to suggest uh, some questions for the quick fire segment, the rapid test. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, tomorrow I will be interviewing once again. This time, our guest will be uh, Gaming Grunt. We're going to talk about everything from streaming, gaming, and not only that, also with his streaming community, Grunt Infantry. I'm going to ask some questions about it. So feel free to stop by the stream once again tomorrow. Type tap that notification. Feel free to follow me on Twitch and also on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. I'm not sure. I don't have a YouTube. I have a YouTube. Yeah, I have a YouTube, but I haven't uploaded any on my YouTube. So if you guys want to stop by to the stream tomorrow, feel free to stop by. If you guys want to follow me, follow me on social media. Do I have a Discord? I don't have a Discord. For those of you who want to join in on my Discord. So yeah, by the way, about the logo, I'm going to change the logo. There will be changes to the logo. As on April 1, as I will celebrate my third year in streaming on Twitch, there will be changes to the stream, most specifically the design, the graphics and the layout, the banners and all that. So if you guys want to check out to my stream, feel free to check it out. So here we go. That's all the time that we have for the stream. If you guys want to hop in, feel free to hop in. We are going to raid someone. As always, on every stream we raid. Oh geez, there's something wrong with the internet and so. Oh yeah, the internet. It's probably the internet. Depends. It depends. Let's see. Let's see. Oh wait. Wait, hold on. Wait. Someone is live right now. I think we should raid. Let's see who we should raid. Let me check if the raid call is still working or not. Oh, good thing the raid call command is working. Thank goodness for that. So yeah, if you guys want to join the raid, feel free to join the raid. For those of you who are sub to my channel, feel free to spam my emotes. If raid call, if you guys want to join the once again, if you guys want to join the raid, feel free to join the raid. If you have some emotes from other channels, feel free to spam those emotes from other channels. I'm going to share mine, and hopefully I could stop by to their streams. We are going to raid Jen Eric live. They are playing World of Warcraft. For those of you who are interested in World of Warcraft, here we go. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for stopping by the stream. You just in with Carly by in just a moment. So I'm going to read first. Then if you guys want to stop by the stream, I'll be there in just a moment. So once again, thank you so much for stopping by, and from every community out there and to the rest of the world on Twitch. I'm Mr. Parmy. Love, hugs, high fives, and fist bumps. Have a wonderful Friday and goodbye.